very, very, very carefully, and then you probably have like 5 or 10% win rate. So I mean, fantastic, 5%. All right, we're gonna do that. How excited are you to make a Reno Elise Cthulhu Warrior deck? That didn't cross my mind, but Rogue and Druid are Cthulhu decks I'm looking at. I like the stat line of the Cthulhu buff cards. I feel like you can kind of just play them on curve in a mid-rangey deck, which I think makes it so Druid could potentially just curve out into Cthulhu and kill people like what it does with combo. And then I think Shadow Step Bran is going to be a sick combo with Cthulhu. I think you're going to be able to play like Emperor, Bran, and Cthulhu in the same deck, and with the Shadow Step. So if you ever play your Bran, get it Shadow Stepped, and then get an Emperor proc on it, then you can play it with Cthulhu, because it'll cost 0 mana. Or you can get your Cthulhu Emperor proc down to 9, and then when you find Bran, you can then play Bran, Shadow Step it to make it cost 1, and then play it on the following turn with Cthulhu and OTK people. I think that's going to be a real thing. I think it's a pretty flexible combo. Alright, I want to bash this and then swing at him, yeah? Yeah, something good, Doomsayer. 2/2, not bad. But I think Innervate Cthulhu's gonna be pretty disgusting. Like, just the stat line of the curves with Cthulhu are pretty sick. Emperor Equality Cthulhu sounds pretty dope, but then you'd have to play Paladin. And you have to get an Emperor proc on both of those cards, and getting an Emperor proc on 2 specific cards, especially a 1-of, is pretty difficult. Yeah, I think I just played this. I don't think we do anything complicated or fancy here. This Zombie Chow kind of scares me. Means he might be mid-range instead of secret, and if he's mid-range, this game's going to be tough. Because we don't have Baron Geddon or anything to clear a bunch of boards repeatedly. So that scares me. We do have Justicar early, though, which could give us a shot. Oh, shit, this is mid-range. Who plays mid-range Paladin? What year is this? No way, this is 2016. Well, let's get to work cleaning up the mid-range Paladin board. Our life total is really high, but the problem is he's gonna have like Muster for Battle plus Quartermaster at later stages of the game, and it's just devastatingly hard to deal with for Control Warrior. What cards will fill the Zombie Chow slot once Standard rolls out? That is a good question. Are there cards that can fill the Zombie Chow slot? I mean, there's not really any 1-mana 2/3s that are going to be great at defensive things. That's why at the Blizzard thing they were talking about that, how like they're removing pretty much all of the defensive options with like Sludge Belcher being out, Zombie Chow being out, and Healbot being out, and they were saying that they might be nerfing things like Knife Juggler to make sure that Face Hunter doesn't get out of check, and because since Zombie Chow is gone, your answers to like a turn 1 Knife Juggler are far more limited. So they were thinking about potentially nerfing that, they said. Because of the fact that Zombie Chow doesn't have great replacements in Standard. Yeah, this is great. We can really deal with this Tyrion. Oh, man. Something good. That is good. I would just armor, I think. Save Shield Maiden. Play Shield Maiden, it just dies to the bubble. Accomplishes nothing. I don't really want to just throw it into the void of death. I want to play it when it matters. And right now, 6's life doesn't really matter that much. Don't forget the 130 plus new cards too. Yeah, one of those is probably going to replace Zombie Chow. But I can't say for sure. I don't know what they are. Something good. No, you don't want to give me cards that win the game. Okay. Well, Dr. Boom's going to die for free. Boombot's going to have to accomplish a lot of work here. That's gonna die for free. This guy does not care about Brawl at all. He must have Quartermaster in his hand. He is Hero Power Quartermaster, which is insane against Brawl anyway. Like after the Brawl to reload, it is so tough. So tough. Alright, we can kill Tyrion. Progress. Progress. Slow and steady. We need to overwrite a truce over.
I can take the hit.
Boom. So that removes 5 damage from the board, so it's still the best target to hit. That was a mistake. Equipping the truce over, yeah. Killing Tyrion, probably not. I don't have silence in my deck, I had to kill it. Yeah, they said in the like sneak preview thing that there was about 50% of the cards are corrupted cards, which I thought was a pretty high number. But as we've seen from some of the corrupted cards, it's not just like, they're not all like corrupted or polluted order. Polluted order, they're just like, look guys, we took a loot order and multiplied all the stats by 2. Sick. So hopefully, when they say half the cards are corrupted, they mean more like validated Doomsayer style of corruption, where the effect is actually interesting and cool, and not just multiply all the stats by 2. Or not directly the opposite, like Healbot, you know? But, we'll see. Okay, let's play Belcher so we don't die. Get this Acolyte out there, try and draw some cards. If you think Hearthstone's not RG, that's not true. Look, Osaka won almost every tournament in Hearthstone. Devil Reapers, I don't think that's true, man. He's won BlizzCon, and I don't think he's won anything else. I mean, he's a really good player, but he hasn't, like... Hearthstone has a lot of RNG in it, man. Even good players can't win all the time. I finally found my Brawls. He got second in a few tournaments, though. So, I mean, like... skilled players oftentimes have better results. But there's still factors of luck and whatnot in the game. Obviously. Any card game. We're in it. I commented on your YouTube video and you didn't read it. I'll read it later, man. I'm streaming right now. Wow, Harrison Jones, thanks for showing up. You're a little late. Something good. Oh. Hello. He's played 2 True Silvers, man. More tempo in this bad boy. Placement for Harrison? No. Lothrop doesn't work because Harrison's purpose is to be able to beat Jiraxis against the Reno Warrior matchup. So as you climb with this deck, you're going to notice like a few things you lose to. One of them being Reno Lock quite consistently if you don't have Harrison Jones in your deck. Because they can play Jiraxis and then kill you. They just make 6/6s every turn and you die. Whereas if you have the Harrison Jones in your deck and you have it in time for the Jiraxis, which is quite likely because you have a lot of cycle in your deck, so you should be drawing a lot of your deck quite consistently. And Jiraxis usually comes out after turn 9. So then when they finally get the Jiraxis out... What? Oh, execute first. Whoops. Yeah, I should have executed first. But then I wouldn't have such juicy brawl value. Come on, chat. Alright, that's probably worth killing. Alright, so, what was I saying? Oh, I got interrupted. I was saying something that I thought was important.
duty. Reporting for duty.
Damn it. Alright, second juggler's a bummer though. Hopefully he doesn't run 2 quartermasters. If he runs 2 quarter pounders, then we're gonna be in trouble. Oh, Harrison versus Jiraxis. Ah, why you have to play Harrison instead of Lotheb? Okay. Well, when they play Jiraxis, then you can play Harrison Jones and draw a bunch of cards, which draws you into your Golden Monkey. You play the Golden Monkey, you beat Jiraxis. Harrison Jones single-handedly wins the Reno Lock matchup. Without it, it's very hard to beat Reno Lock if they play Jiraxis. Downright near impossible. So that's why I think you're going to want Harrison Jones in the deck if you're going to play this deck. If you're at like rank 15 or whatever, like no shame in that, but then you don't really need it because you're not going to verse Reno Locks at that rank, so it's totally fine. You can just play, you can play whatever meme cards you feel like. Bomb Lobber, Lotheb. Probably still win games. But obviously I think the most ideal card is Harrison Jones. I don't think Acidic Swamp Ooze is a good replacement because that doesn't serve the purpose, right? Like Acidic Swamp Ooze is going to remove the weapon of Jiraxis, but that's not the problem. The problem is it makes 6/6s until you kill him. So you have to kill him fast. So that's why you need to get the card draw to get the monkey to be able to kill him.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Alright, I have another revenge in here. Sick. Take more damage. The army of 1/1s and the quarter pounder lethal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. Oh boy. Yeah, 6/6 taunt. We have to armor, right? Otherwise he has 3 and then 2 juggles. Yeah, we're probably still dead. 3, 6 goes there. Then he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he needs to have any minion in his hand and he can kill me. See if he figures this one out. Yep. Can you win a game if you subscribe? I mean, you can. Like, I'm not lying. You can definitely win if you subscribe. You can also lose, but you can win. Can sometimes tie, too. Happens. That's our first loss of the stream. We're an hour and 12 minutes in. We're playing Control Warrior. That means it's like the second game, right? But still, I think that's good. We've only lost to Midrange Paladin, which is a deck we're like 10% win rate against. Midrange Paladin. Nah. Wasn't Revenge your only out? Yeah, my only out, but I had 6 cards left. If this guy's Midrange Paladin too, then we may need to switch decks because I haven't seen Midrange Paladin in over a year, and if we're versing back-to-back Midrange Paladins, then something fishy's happened. So it's likely not Midrange Paladin because nobody plays that deck, except our last opponent. Which I'll give him a pass. It's a cool deck to see every once in a while. But it loses to everything that's not Control Warrior. Right. Keeping Elise is kind of greedy. We should probably have mulliganed for like War Axe and Deathbite, but we get it anyway, because we're the best. When you tie, do you both have defeat or what? The stars don't move at all when you tie. So, usually it happens with Hellfires. Looks like this is the second mid-range paladin in a row while trying to play Control Warrior. Sick. Did any other cards get announced than the initial announcement? Nope, it was just those 6. So that is all we got so far. As more cards get announced, though, I'm going to be uploading a YouTube video probably the day after every single card announcement and just kind of giving my thoughts on the cards as they come out and what I think about the expansion in general. So if you want to see that about the one that I've currently made, like the current 6, and want to be updated for the ones that come out in the future, feel free to go to firebat.tv and subscribe to my YouTube there. Oh, what's up, ECOP? How's it going, dude? How's it going, dude? I'm just getting farmed by mid-range paladin. You know, the standard ladder meta deck. Mid-range paladin. Did somebody stream mid-range paladin? Did this happen? It's like dog playing mid-range paladin right now. I'm gonna check. This guy might still be secret paladin with just a zombie chow. Dog's playing mage. Athene is Athene. Yeah, I don't know. Elise isn't streaming mid-range paladin. Huh. There's some Russian guy playing paladin. It bothers me. Bothers me greatly. Alright, let's do that. And, ooh, lucky. Lucky. Slam isn't probably worth it. It's probably better just to armor. I mean, I can slam after the fact and kill it without the draw. Going into turn 6, we won't have a weapon then, and we won't have any way to activate execute. We don't need to execute though, so yeah, I think it's fine. If he plays Mysterious Challenger, I'm going to play Shield Maiden and pass, right? And we're going to hope we can use this to find our execute activator. Feeling like he's mid-range. God damn it, not another one. I'm going to get Justicar down, because both of these minions die to the True Silver Champion anyway, basically. This one dies to the True Silver plus the 1/1. So, I mean, it will die. So, this one just doesn't kill a 1/1.
Reporting for duty.
When playing Control Warrior, what do you think are the biggest mistakes players make? Falling asleep is generally the biggest mistake they make. Or queuing into mid-range paladin. This is like the only bad matchup that's like super bad besides Murloc paladin. Or greedier Control Warriors, like Control Warriors with Gore Howl and such, but even those are winnable, as you saw. You just get Elise first and you can win.
Reporting for duty. To arms, men.
Ooh, you fancy, huh?
Brace for impact.
Yeah, nice board. 5/5 wins every time. Shield Maiden takes after Armor Smith, always wins brawls. Yeah, you see. I say these things because they're true.
Man's retribution. None.
My eyebrows raised or not? Don't make fun of my eyebrows, man. That's a low blow. Everybody attacks my eyebrows. Alright, let's see. Ooh, it's gonna be handy for future turns, but currently not great. I'll just do this. We don't need to develop the weapon this turn. There's nothing to swing at. We do have to kill our opponent at some point, so we might want to not board control clear with this, but he did use an Aldor and an Uldaman. We do have a Harrison Jones in our deck for this guy. It exists. We don't have it yet, but it exists. I want to swing at the Despite so I have the Whirlwind Wind Effect ready to kill this and execute something. So... well, I wanted to execute this, don't I? I can't afford to take that much damage from the weapon, so I think I have to execute it. The next turn I have this ready to kill that. This is good. I could have taken another 6 and just killed it with the Despite and executed the next minion, but that seemed aggressive. We have Justicar and he doesn't, so I mean that gives us a big advantage. Maidens, alright. What? I'm losing my shit. Never fucking lucky. Okay. Well, nothing worth gromming. I'll preemptively equip this so I can grom and armor. Harrison is so good against Tyrion, if we were able to just find it in time. We had like a 50-50, right? We've seen half of our deck. Lost that 50-50. Second Peacekeeper is used. He must have BGH in his hand, otherwise he wouldn't be throwing away these Peacekeepers so recklessly. But can we play around it? Like, can we afford to? We could try and brawl this away. He's used one muster for battle, though. If we brawl and he doesn't have land hands, we're in a great spot. If he has land hands, then it's kind of awkward because we just gave him a free turn to land hands to find his other shit. I think this is a fine brawl, though. I don't want to Grom this. I want to save Grom as a win condition most of the time. I don't know if we can actually do that, though, without Despites. Come on, man. Seriously? That's really frustrating. Not only does it like waste so much damage that we could be putting face pressure on him that forces him into a situation where we have to make him lay on hands, and if we can control when he lay on hands and control when he's forced to invest 8 mana into his life total, that gives us a huge advantage. But it doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to put pressure on him like that. Alright. Well, we get this guy down. Shit slam that guy. Swiping that guy. Hopefully able to find at least something good off of this. We need to cycle into our other Acolyte and continue the cycle. Try and find the Golden Monkey, you know, these sort of things. We have double Revenge we also need to find towards the end of the game. Revenge is huge in this matchup for allowing us to kill the 3/3s so that we can just board sweep him.
I wonder.
No. Belcher's not the worst. I'm so glad he hasn't found Justicar yet. God, Justicar would shit on us. Like, it's not even questionable. Why save BGH? I don't know, I don't feel like getting consecrated just yet. I mean, he's been holding 4 cards the whole game. He's got BGH consecrate in his hand, like, for sure. He hasn't played Dr. Boom yet. There's potential Dr. Booms in his deck. We have 2 Revenges left. 1 Equality just got used.
Reporting for duty.
This is where we need that Despite, so we just Despite him in the face twice and Grom him. Well, we get BGH used up by our opponent and find Revenge and clear the board. Alright. Boombots do some amount of face damage. We find the Despite, punch him in the face twice with that. Nope. Alright, that out's gone. He didn't BGH. He likely didn't have it. He might not run it. He definitely runs another Alderman though, right? Yeah, their second Equality is burned. Well, Grom's gotta come out now, and we gotta hope it connects for 20. He's gonna have Quartermaster now, which is scary. Revenge, still best draw. Wow. Value Grom. It lives.
Reporting for duty.
Both the qualities have been burned. This Grom is gonna pick up some value. All day or day. Double Revenge, bottom 9. Against Paladin. Is that worth? Yeah, it's still worth. I mean, it's stuck. Let's keep it sticking, right? If it works, don't break it. So let's keep Grom intact. No, don't do anything. Don't do anything like this. No. No, he top deck BGH too. Never lucky. Alright. We need a Baron getting our Deathwing if we go this play. We can bash one. This one. I don't think I want to execute one. I'd rather have a random legendary in my hand. I need a decent one to play next turn for sure. And the grind out begins. Hopefully we can stay alive during this and make him trade enough. He's used both the qualities, which is good for us. We could potentially still win this. The comeback. Which legendaries do you think will make a comeback in standard mode? Depending on the power creep, Karen could make a comeback. But the cards revealed already showed the signs of a potential power creep, so I don't know if Karen's gonna make it. Well, that sucks. That sucks. So it has to be this one. Bluegill Warrior, hopefully, so we can play that. Sick. Well, this guy's not bad. Just going all face again. He's got another BGH. He's just, if he's playing double BGH mid-range Paladin, I'm gonna be upset. Thank God he didn't find the other quartermaster. Alright. Mogre the Ogre's pretty solid here. We do attack first. Yeah. So hopefully that stops some upcoming damage and we win. Like, back-to-back mega greedy mid-range paladins, like... Okay. Come on, Mogre. Be a man. No, don't get perfect trades. Alright, that was frustrating. Normally it makes them waste damage on things, but he was able to perfectly clear with the RNG there. That was pretty good on his part. Oh god, now he has this. We need Deathwing. Grom? Does that keep me alive? Grom doesn't keep me alive. He has exact lethal, right? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fuck. So we do this and pray.
I'm almost out of cards.
None of these keep me alive. That's GG. You could have found like Reno or something off the cold light, you know. Alright, we have to switch decks. We can't play, we just can't beat mid-range Paladin with Control Warrior, and we had a 100% win rate against non-mid-range Paladins, non-control Paladins, so, I mean, that's just not a matchup you can feasibly win, but when people snipe you with mid-range Paladin, can't play Control Warrior, so, let me update the title here. Oh. Sorry, mid-range Paladin, you're gonna be upset. Alright. I like keeping SI7 and Tomb Pillager. Tomb Pillager is insane in this deck. Fan of Knives is pretty good against Muster for battle. Got a good curve. I like it. I like it. Who loses to mid-range Paladin in 2016? Everybody playing Control Warrior. Literally everybody. If you play Control Warrior, you will lose to mid-range Paladin. That's how it works, man. You just can't stop endless dudes. I will just think tempo out here. Like, I could be passive and just play the 3-drop without comboing it to clear the spider, but I like having Secret Paladin's board clear as much as I possibly can. Just try and make sure they can't have anything to buff, especially going towards turn 4. Turn 4 is when all their buff cards start getting live and it gets scary. He had the coins, so he could have like kinged the Haunted Creeper and whatnot. Alright. I'm gonna make this trade so he can't easily kill the Tomb Pillager. Trade road. Again? No! How? Every time? I don't want to prep fan, but shit. Every time! Go face! Damn it. Alright, well, I'm gonna Belcher Punch him. He didn't have a buff for it last turn, maybe he won't have a buff for it this turn. Every time. Firebat, could you talk to us about the announcement? I have already released a YouTube video about an announcement. It looks fancy as hell, so you're gonna love the production value on it. If you go to firebat.tv, that's my YouTube channel, and you can see all of my infos about the announcement and my opinion on all 6 cards and whatnot. So check that out. I think you'll enjoy it. Alright, let's kill this guy, sap that guy. Easy avenge, right? Alright, noble sacrifice. We wasted a deadly charge, but it would have been good to be able to beat avenge, so not a total waste. I mean, we kind of have to sap it and hope he doesn't have a mysterious challenger, right?
Put this apple on your head.
Double fan clears all of that so far. I like it, I like it. Not bad.
Reporting for duty.
Let's see what we find first. Ooh. Alright. I don't know if I want to flurry. The thing is, like, Dr. Boom could potentially be coming up, and can we beat Dr. Boom if we flurry? It's like, not really. We're gonna need that flurry to help us be able to stop Dr. Boom, so I'm gonna fan here, hold on to my daggers so that I can react to Dr. Boom better. Just need an eviscerate, and then we can clean up Dr. Boom. Yeah, there. Now he plays Dr. Boom, we can flurry eviscerate it, and we're not even bad. Seems good, man. Helps against Lotheb too. He's likely going face and not trading a 2-1 into a 1-1. He had the read. Alright, that's a sick top deck. Now we don't even have to flurry. Before we had to flurry trade both 1-1s in. Now we can just backstab face tank. Preserve our Violet Teacher, which is quite important. We lose our flurry potential later though. We want to make this trade here instead of trading the 3-5 into it so that our Violet Teacher doesn't die to True Silver Champion. No Tyrion? We've used one sap already. Dr. Boom off the top. Now, we don't have the damage to kill it cleanly. Alright. We definitely hit it with this. Well, no, then it doesn't give backstab as an out. It gives second shiv as an out. It gives spell power is already an out. So no, we shiv face. Shiving it actually doesn't increase our outs by anything. It actually decreases our out by 1 by removing backstab as a potential out. So now we do this, and eviscerate and flurry. Do we want to flurry first? We want to eviscerate first, flurry second, and then SI. We have 7 mana, we can play all of these cards. So we do this, this. This goes face. Then we flurry, and then we SI. So we don't want the boombots to kill anything besides 1-1s. Got him, got him. Mission accomplished. Okay, we're in a position though where like if we draw Gadgetzin, it's awkward because we can't actually push any sort of agenda with it. And we don't run sprints in this deck. And we've used both fans. Ugh. I don't know, I guess Malagos is our best draw. That's not bad. That allows us to make this trade and then heal up our teacher. We care about our teacher's health more than our health. Because we just want to secure board dominance. And now our teacher doesn't die on board, so we could potentially get more value out of it, make more 1-1s. Neither Avenge has been used, so the highest odds are that this secret is Avenge. 3, 6, 9, 10. Both 3, 6, 7. Both Noble Sacrifices have been used. Azure Drake, best draw. Oh yeah. What do we got? Emperor, not the best draw. Both Noble Sacs have been used. We could clear one of these, I guess, if we really wanted to. I don't think we want to, though. I think we just want to go face. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We die to Kings or True Silver behind a competitive spirit if we don't trade. Oh, it seems so bad. Can we win if we don't trade is the real question. So, we have to either win the next... We have to, like, win in the next 2 turns, basically. Because we're starting to slip the board control away. If he top decks anything big, we're dead. And he has Tyrion, double Mysterious Challenger left. So he's got 3 big things, 16 cards. I think we can probably still win. Alright, so now he's got 4, 5, 9. So we can go face here. Try and push our own agenda here. Have lethal on board. So now he needs to taunt or heal.
The victory is yours.
Got him. It was competitive spirit. It's smart to trade. Why you tell me to just go face? We have to think about these things, team. We can't just mindlessly do. Alright, let's go back to Warrior. I think we've dodged the mid-range Paladins now. Now they see Mally Rogue, they're like, oh no, we don't want to snipe him. So there will be no more... There will be no more mid-range Paladins, I assume. We will dodge them. Could you bestow upon us a piece of your daily life wisdom? What? I don't know anything about life. I'm just trying to figure it out, man. We see the deck list from Mally Rogue. It's Malagos and a bunch of Rogue cards. Alright, so let's see. Despite, obviously good. Execute with Despite, not bad. He mulligans all three, though. It lowers the odds of Innervate plays or Wild Growth into something big. So I'm going to pass back the Execute and look for minions to support my Despite, Bashes, and Slams as well. Slam, Bash, plus any sort of Slam or a Bash effect with a weapon is insane, and that's what you're looking for in the matchup, mainly. Sometimes you hold on to Execute if you see your opponent keep like 3 cards and you expect them to innervate something big really fast, and then obviously you want to be able to just shut that shit down. Fuck. Egg Druid? Alright, we're gonna need some brawls. Revenge, not too bad. I think I will just Revenge and clean some of these up. Next turn I want to coin Despite so I don't have time. It sets these things to 1 health so they die to the Despite Whirlwind. Removes pressure from the board immediately. I think it's fine to use our cards inefficiently against a deck that also uses inefficient cards. We just need to make sure that we don't die. Hopefully he plays something for us to swing at. Well, those. We do have some Despite Whirlwinds eventually, just not quite yet. So, anyway, start chopping trees. Should have probably killed the other ones in case he plays Dark Scale Healer. No, I like killing... I want to keep these ones alive because that gives me live targets for Execute, whereas if I kill them, then I can't execute these. It's much more likely that I run Execute than he runs Dark Scale Healer, you know? Alright, so we can swing at this, which will then kill the spawned thing, and we can then slam and armor. Try and just remove maximum pressure, right? Maximum pressure. So I'm okay not cycling these acolytes. Just want to stop the onslaught. Getting to that stabilization point. Our opponent is having weak turns. We're close, boys. I'm not even gonna play risky here. I will still just develop the Despite, so I've set up to potentially clear the next turn and limit the amount of incoming damage from my opponent by a little bit here. Make Savage Roar do less, basically. Cult Master. Oh. Shit. What do I do?
You got my attention.
Well, I guess we're just doing this and hoping we're alive. Thanks for your $3 donation, bro. I appreciate the support. I'll take your money so you can insult me. Feels good, man. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Shit.
Fired up.
Dossie 1991 just subscribed for the first time. Welcome to the Batcave team thing, man. I appreciate it. You look good as a bat, bro.
Begin. Victory or death.
Alright, War X Acolyte seems good. I like that. 03 with control rate since I joined the stream. That's okay. That means we still have like above 70% win rate. We went like 6-0 at the beginning of the stream. And then mid-range Paladin happened. Mid-range Paladin. So if we remove the mid-range Paladin wins, because those are kind of outlier non-meta decks, then the win rate isn't still exceptional, even with the last little bit of losses. Tracking. What is going on? Does Camel Hunter run tracking? I'm gonna Google Camel Hunter. Camel Hunter. It does not run tracking. So it obviously does not run 2 trackings. It does sound like tracking would be bad. It would tracking over your 1-drops that are necessary for the camel effect. Something's happening though, that's for sure. Some sort of maybe Reno Hunter, maybe weird face hunter, mid-range hunter. It's got a bow. Lock and load hunter, Malagos hunter. Who knows? All I know is we got a curve. We're playing our minions on curve, and he's gonna fatigue pretty quick. If we're able to fight just the card, that's always an out, you know. Oh, Huff and Puff. He thought about bowing me in the face.
Get back.
And didn't. I guess we shield block for the shield slam potential. Didn't get there.
Get back.
No, that worked. I didn't think that trade was gonna go through. But we did it. Casrilla or Malagos? I use tracking in both. Yeah, something like that. He might just be Hunter with some trackings. We might be overthinking it, team. I want to play this because this guy just dies to the bow. And I don't want to have it die to the bow. Next turn I'm probably armoring though, so could have gotten benefit from it. Any suggestion on the Control Warrior versus Secret Paladin matchup? Make sure you're ready for Dr. 6. It's the biggest point of the game, is make sure, if you have any way to prep, sometimes you don't. But oftentimes you have ways or turns that you can take turns 4 and 5 that better prepare yourself to deal with Mysterious Challenger on turn 6. Just try and figure that out. Make sure you're always taking the turns that best prepare you for the Challenger on 6. Because they keep it against Control Warrior a lot of times. It's a pretty good card, right? Cycling with the shield block. Try and find more stuff. I think I'm at a high enough life total that I don't need to prioritize hero powering every turn, and I just need to be looking for my own answers. So that's why I shield blocked there. Alright. I can punch this to kill it and then execute. Belcher can test the board better than Justicar. We'll do that one. Could have cycled the monkey instead of armoring. I don't know if that's worth though. Probably is. Judging by the logic of shield block last turn, it's definitely worth. So yeah, I should have cycled monkey instead of shield or instead of armoring. It was a bit of a misplay. Just a bit. Wow, that's aggressive. I mean, he's Hunter, right? So I should expect this. Oh, he's been playing Hybrid Hunter the whole time. Huh. The more you know. Yeah, we can't, like, kill that. That's awkward. Oh, there you go. Now we can kill it in a few different ways. I think we want to do this. I think we want to do that. Ha ha. I want to just Grom it. Grom's so clunky. Just get that on the table. Helps answer other things too. Doesn't waste a lot of our removal and stuff. Do you think Fiery War Axe will get nerfed? No. No. It's fine. There's a kill command not going at my face, so I'm happy about that. As happy as one can be about that, you know. Good card. And then we gotta welcome this guy to the Grand Tournament in a few turns. So he's real excited about that. Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion. Oh sweet, Revenge just 3. I want to go here so that I can hit either of these targets and kill them with my Boombot. It increases our odds of having successful Boombot. Alright. I don't want to attack giving bow charges. We win by just armoring forever. One Love 2012 just resubscribed. Welcome back to the Batcave team thing, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the continued support. I don't want just a card to die to explosive traps, so I'll go this way. 6 months in a row. Feels good, man.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Man. Can't wait for the corrupted doctor. I don't know, I think there's definitely going to be a corrupted version of Dr. Boom, but I think Dr. Boom's already so, like, evil and dark already that I think the corrupted version is going to be, like, the good version. This hits for 5. That's insane. Slam hits for 4. So I think it's going to be like a good guy version of Dr. Boom. So like some sort of not evil version, you know? Oh shit, that moon can... I forgot the spell power did that. Holy shit. I didn't think Explosive Trap was literally going to do that. That's ridiculous. Ow. Dick. Well, that's upsetting. Alright. Well, I shouldn't have done that. We're okay now. I was like, there's no way we can lose this game, and now I'm figuring it out. I'm making sure we throw it correctly. Don't worry, guys, I got you. I mean, this game's pretty hard to throw. More legendaries. Alright, one of these legendaries will probably heal me or kill my opponent. We got the old Mogre the Ogre again to try and gain health if he gets through our taunt. No, he's had enough. The Moonkin Explosive Trap combo. I think the what is the opposite of Dr. Boom? It can't be like 7 attack, right? Because then it'd be BGHable still. It has to be like the opposite. So if it is completely the opposite, it may... I have no idea. That's tricky. Try and figure out what the opposite of Dr. Boom would be. I want weapons and removal above everything, so I don't even think I want Acolyte. I don't have any weapons or any removal against Hunter. We better find some weapons and removal. Weapon removal. Got him. 1/1 that summons 2 7/7s? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Hello, Wanderer.
Corrupted Scientist, draw a secret from your opponent's deck. Ooh, fancy.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Alright, chop that down. The ringing sound in the background is going to be fixed when I move into my new house on the 16th. I will not be living above a garage. It will be amazing. So the stream quality is going to go up some amount. Not a lot, but some amount. Hopefully this isn't snakes. That's a small victory for the good guys. So yeah, I'll have a house tour video going up on the 16th, and you'll be able to see my new pad, where I'm gonna live. It's pretty sweet. I still gotta buy like furniture and stuff, so it'll be empty for the most part, and then we'll get another one when I get stuff in it. But I'm excited. You should be excited. We're all excited. Save coin for Maiden. Just armor up. 6 secrets. Probably explosive bears. Sometimes they get explosive snakes. And then sometimes, if they're lucky, they evolve completely into the explosive bear snakes that everybody has come to fear.
Put this apple on your head.
Juggler scares me. That makes me think of snakes. He doesn't swing with the bow. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. Wow, we don't even have to deal with explosive bears or snakes.
Put this apple on your head.
Now we might have to. Oh god, no, not another bow! Why? Why? I was so happy. No, I'm not. Do we kill the juggler? We have revenge. We can't develop anything with the revenge though, but we have it. I think we want to shield Maiden Pass.
I can take the hit.
Next turn we can better use the revenge if we need to deal with the snakes. We can also try and bounce back Harrison Jones if it's freezing trap to then replay it if he doesn't kill Harrison Jones. So not attacking with Harrison Jones gives more opportunity to do that. I don't know. Well, I mean, if we attacked with it and it got bouncing back, that would be ideal. We get a read on his trap based on how he reacts to things. Doesn't look like he tried to kill Harrison Jones at all. So I'm going with it may not be... Oh, wait. It might not be freezing. Freezing's unlikely. Alright. The snakes.